Well, that was really cool. I just spoke all of that on mute and without my camera on. Well, these glasses are so rad, so good. Yeah. So anyway, what I was saying is sharing today is authentic. It's raw, it's live. It's what I've learned yesterday that I'm applying today, sharing my lesson with you. As I say, it is the fastest way for us to share our experience, which is what is most important in our life. So I was thinking about structure, because everything here, life is structure. Structure has patterns. There have ways that it works and ways that appear that it doesn't work. Where are you stuck? So it's not for people that have their life going, turned out miraculous, as is like mine is right now. I'm sharing along the way my journey rather than tell you all about it or talk to you all about it. Now, that requires an obligation on your part that most people are not willing to accept. And so that brings up the question, their structure. The simplest form of structure is, your answer is right. Now you just say, well, is it valuable? Is it more powerful? Is it equal? Does it serve through love? And does it say yes and what's next? That is my criteria. What's yours? And we'll establish that as that is value. And yes, you're going to have wobbles. I call wobbles resistance because I put something out there. It's going to be good and bad. But it's like, oh, I got to remember what I want. And so what I've been practicing this week that has been the truest shortcut. So only a couple of days in, yes, my first quote unquote customer landed $100,000 deal that he was begging me to help him with. I did nothing but talk to his son this way for the first time ever. And we're setting up a business deal. A huge water. It saves the world's water problem. Maybe, maybe not. You may have wobble to how big that is. Just accept that it's my vision. And I invite you to join me if that is part of your passion and service. Because that is all I'm looking for, is your greatest passion and purpose. And some are called to do it really fast. Spread love, serve through love. How do you do it? I don't know. I'm trying. Take what's useful, drop the rest. See, when we get clear on what we want, the wobble doesn't matter. It becomes a wobble, a wiggle, and then a giggle. And that's where I can say happy. So now that was where I my first 30 days, that's what happy became for me. And now happy is when I stand in, I don't know. That is your wobble and you don't like it. You can't tell if it's yours or someone else's. I understand. That is what I learned yesterday. Oh, no wonder I've been entrapped in my mom's patterns too, since I've only known that in this physical form. That is my earliest pattern in this physical form. And yours. So when I was able to pull apart, oh, is that my resistance or is that their resistance or is it both? Holy shit, I had to muscle test. I got on my crew, if you will, like the group that's learning with me, that's engaging, that is saying yes and next. I got on them and I had to it was so much irritating to me. It was like, why? Yes, I am mad and frustrated, and I kept going deeper and deeper. It's like I got to a point where it's like, I can't do any more with this. What is going on? Is it them or is it me? And as soon as I asked that question, I just put that together now by speaking it out loud. When I asked that question, it was revealed. Because I've learned to trust what I get as truth and then interpret. I don't know what that means. And so what I learned, and I've been working with my group, so if you're seeing this now, you're behind. I was sitting with, oh, if I can approach a situation and say, I don't know, that wobble goes right to my core very, very quickly. And I'm standing in my peace going, all right, good. I'm really, yeah, what happens is I find is that we go right to our sabotaging condition, or like our wounding. We're sitting right at the door knocking, saying, you're going to let me in. And holy shit, like I honor those that do. I know what it's like. And our lesson is when we step through that door. And it is heaven on earth. It is happy. So what I was able to do is when I saw that, I was able to put in my catchphrase. And it was like, you know what? You know why I don't need to know? Just feel all the wobbles drop down. It's like when I say I don't need to know, I won't lose. Again, wobbles. That's if you grant me coach. I don't want coach. I just want to guide, aware, show you. Just notice your wobbles. Get really good at letting that wobble go. And so then I said, well, okay, well, what would I have to believe to make that true? What would I say to myself to know that? And I said, you know what? Because I don't care about winning anymore. I serve through love as best I can and know I'm not perfect, but I serve through love. And just feel how free that becomes. And it's like when I free up like that, I become my purpose, my power, my purpose, passion, and I center in my peace, my peaceful power. And then I can think from there. I can be from there. I can play out. I can try it on with other people and they can feed it back to me without any other interference. And so I can begin to feel, oh, that is mine, fine tune it. And that is someone else's. Oh, what a gift that has been. And so I look forward to day 34 of that Fibonacci sequence of this daily practice that we are practicing. And that's where when I can see those two things, you can see real quick that I can get in a place that I says, well, I'm here. What do I grab onto? And it's like, right now I'm just grabbing onto happy, which then led to boundless love, which now leads to power and value, trust, choice, next level stuff. Listening is like, this was my next level. It's like, oh, how do I know I got there? How do I know what am I coaching for? What am I guiding for? Is when people can say a version of that quickly. It's just one layer, one step. We're just moving to. So take care. Once I figure out how to end this.